Princess Diana, the royal betrayal story. If you're curious about real royal dramas, the betrayals that happened behind palace walls, and the story of history's most beloved princess, don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to my channel for more compelling stories. Now, let's dive into the story of the woman who changed the crown forever, Princess Diana. July 29th, 1981, St. Paul's Cathedral. 20-year-old Lady Diana Spencer, in a wedding dress that enchanted the world, was marrying Prince Charles in front of millions. 750 million people watched this fairy tale on television. But no one knew that this fairy tale would end long before it began, because Charles's heart already belonged to someone else, Camilla Parker Bowles. When Diana joined the royal family, she was just a young girl. She was a pure and romantic soul who worked with children. She believed she loved Charles and hoped that Charles loved her too. But in the cold corridors of Buckingham Palace, she soon learned the painful truth. She had never been the only woman. Even before their honeymoon, Diana had sensed Camilla's presence. The bracelet Charles gave to Camilla, the gifts with special meaning for her. When Diana discovered this truth before the wedding, she was heartbroken, but there was no turning back. The world was watching her. The royal family had made preparations, and she was only 20 years old. What could she do? The first years were torture for Diana. Charles openly talked on the phone with Camilla, met with her, and ignored Diana. The strict protocols of the palace were suffocating Diana. She couldn't talk to anyone, couldn't trust anyone. The royal family treated her coldly, and Charles was becoming increasingly distant. Diana poured her loneliness into her diaries. It was as if I was a ghost. We lived in the same house, but Charles never saw me. His eyes were always looking for Camilla. I was just an air machine, a showpiece woman. These lines showed the storm inside Diana's inner world. The births of Prince William in 1982 and then Prince Harry in 1984 gave Diana meaning. She loved her children passionately and tried to give them a normal childhood. But her marriage was collapsing more each day. Charles wasn't even trying to hide his relationship with Camilla anymore. Diana's pain turned into bulimia and depression. She tried to throw herself down the palace stairs, but no one heard her cries for help. For the royal family, scandal was more important than Diana's health. "Don't look sad, smile, do your duty," they told her. But Diana was dying inside. Then something changed. Diana discovered the power of the media. The people loved her. They really loved her. When she hugged children, visited the sick, held the hands of AIDS patients, the people saw one of their own in her. Diana was different from the cold, distant royal family. She was warm, real, human. 1992 was the year everything exploded. Andrew Morton's book, Diana, Her True Story, was published, and the world was shocked. The book was written with Diana's cooperation and revealed everything. Charles's relationship with Camilla, Diana's suicide attempts, her struggle with bulimia, the royal family's stone-heartedness. The royal family panicked. Such secrets never came out. But Diana would no longer remain silent. That year, Charles and Diana announced their separation. But the biggest blow came in 1995. The 1995 BBC Panorama interview changed history. Diana spoke in front of millions. "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." These words, everyone understood she was referring to Camilla. Diana also questioned whether Charles was suitable to be king, talked about her commitment to her charity work, and, most importantly, said, "I want to be queen of people's hearts." This interview changed everything. Queen Elizabeth gave a directive for Charles and Diana to divorce. The divorce was finalized in 1996. Diana lost her Royal Highness title, but won the people's love. Diana, after the divorce, was freer. She devoted more time to charity work, campaigned against landmines, worked for AIDS awareness. She had become the people's princess. She no longer had to follow the royal family's rules. She was writing her own rules. But fate had other plans. On August 31st, 1997, a car accident in Paris took Diana's life. She was only 36 years old. Millions mourned around the world. Millions of flowers were left in front of Buckingham Palace. The people knew that what they had lost was not just a princess, but someone who understood their hearts. Diana's death changed the royal family forever. Her humane approach, warmth, and sincerity redefined what the monarchy should be. Charles and Camilla finally married in 2005, but the people never embraced Camilla like Diana. Diana's legacy lives on today. William and Harry carry their mother's values: empathy, compassion, and making real connections with people. Diana didn't change the royal crown, she changed the crown of hearts. Princess Diana's story teaches us something important. Real power doesn't come from crowns or titles. Real power comes from the courage to touch people, to see their pain, and to fight for change. Diana did this, and that's why she's still remembered as the people's princess.